Hey there, this is an American Mutt doing another video, kind of figuring out how all this new system works because of switching from TikTok to YouTube. I've been permanently banned from TikTok because they just don't like my opinion, I guess. But I do know YouTube is a new set of rules, so I figured I'd start my first video. I gotta be careful. My goal is, and this is my goal for YouTube, to end slavery. The whole planet, okay? Not just one country at all. World peace, kind of your old fashioned, what every person's goal is. So I'm going to use YouTube. I tried TikTok, got banned. I'm going to try YouTube. So I will be cautious. I know YouTube's a lot more strict than TikTok was. But what I will talk about, even though slavery is my goal to end, I'm going to pick different topics that come up in the world. It could be about police. It could be about politicians. It could be about the trans movement. It could be about witchcraft. I am a practicing witch, not Wicca. Not the same thing to me. Old school. What most of you would think of when the Salem witch trials. I believe in God, but I am anti-religion. I will definitely be negative on religions. So if you're a religious person, I want you to watch. Because why I dislike religion, there's a lot of good reasons. But I do believe in God. So it's not that part. It's the religion that you will have, that I have problems with. And that's where the iffy on YouTube. I don't know what I can get away with and what I cannot. My content will not be for kids. None of this is for children. Okay, I put the age restriction on my videos. There will not be children allowed to view them. Not that they're going to be anything, well, it just, kids wouldn't understand. Now, kids will be involved in the conversation because I'm a firm believer that true immortality is through your children. So, and I am pro leaving kids alone. Let them be kids. So you will hear me, I pretty much ride both sides. I'm an independent. So I do have views that are Democrat, and I do have views that are Republican. Like, I want to save the planet. But I am anti-EV for a lot of reasons, and I will do videos such as. But I figure I'll do my first one on the trans movement because that's a big one, and I wanted to get out because I never see these views, what my opinions are going to be. That's why I'm doing the videos. But I hear different YouTube content creators talk about Aaliyah Thomas being in women's swimming because they say she has an unfair advantage. Okay. Now, what would happen, and this is for content creators to answer me this, if a female basketball star went into swimming? Now, there are several female basketball stars that I know that are 7 foot, 6'10". Runners, what? 6'9", 6'8". Now, these are women. Trans, you're women, men. It doesn't matter. You're all humans to me. But these are women, right? Right? Yet you'll say they can't perform in women's swimming? I mean, a 7 foot tall woman, I would think, would have a slight advantage over a woman in swimming that is 5 foot tall. And that's why I get annoyed. See, I am also a hardcore feminist. I am old school. You know, all humans are created and should be treated equally. Male, female, in between. You're all humans to me. And I will refer to you as humans most often because I get tired of this LGB, straight, white, black, white, whatever. You're all just humans. Color of skin doesn't matter to me. Gender doesn't matter to me. None of that is other than the fact that everybody should be treated equally. Now, being a hardcore feminist, and I am hardcore because I believe police women should have to be to the same physical standards as the males. Same way with the military. See, you get a lot of fake feminists out there that sit there and they say they want equality, but they don't. True equality means everybody is treated equally. And I'm a firm believer in that. You're all humans to me. And you're all relatives to me because my beliefs in God, we're all connected. Not the same way like religion does. I'm a different thought process than the religion does. But we're all connected. So whether you're male, female, black, white, whatever, I don't care. You're all humans. You're all my relatives. Like I said in my first video, I promote life. I am a witch, and witches promote life. Religions lied about us. We are not demonic devil worshippers. We worship life, okay? That's it. And evil people don't worship life. Evil people worship death, control, greed. I also am not a money chaser, we'll put it that way. I believe capitalism can work, but it has to have more of a Marxist idea added to it. Not communists. Do not compare Marxism and communism. This is a new thing where people are actually, how do I want to put it? Judged by the quality of their character, not the color of their skin. I am also a big fan. You will hear me refer to men in history, and there are some women, but men in history that I idolize. Not being religious, but I do think Jesus was a good guy because he helped the poor, didn't ask their gender, helped the weak, didn't ask their political beliefs, and was just kind because he didn't care. You were all just humans, okay? So I have no problem with Jesus. You will not hear me bash on Jesus. You will hear me bash on Christianity, yes, and Judaism and Muslim and all the mainstream religions because you got it all wrong. But we'll go into that later. But with trans athletes, all this is going to do is make women be stronger. Now, like I'll tell Republicans, I would be more fearful of a mama bear than the papa bear. And I never understood Republicans how they want weak women. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent. Democrats want weak women too. It's weird. I'll get into it later, but us independents, we want partners, not one group above the other. It doesn't work that way. But we lost our minds in this country and think it works that way. I don't know why. I will figure it out. We are living in a loony time. I understand that. Another one that really gets me with the whole people bugging on the trans. Why do you think this is new? I don't get that. Now see, I'm a Gen Xer. And us Gen Xers grew up with shows like MASH, where Corporal Klinger wore a dress halfway through the show. And then we had shows like Bosom Buddies, where two men dressed like a woman to get an apartment in New York City. And how about Tootsie, where a man dressed like a woman to become a news star, Dustin Hoffman. We also have shows like Kids in the Hall. That was the 90s, but us Gen Xers love Kids in the Hall. Bunch of guys dressing in drag. David Bowie in the 70s dressing in women's clothes. We also have Mrs. Doubtfire. We also have, who else is definitely done? Freddie Mercury did videos in drag. Boy George dressed in drag. But it's always it's corrupting our youth. Our youth are getting destroyed. It's all a new movement. No, it isn't. It hasn't been a new movement. Even the creation of pants is only a few hundred years old, okay? So most people wore what you would consider a dress. Christians, Jesus walked in a dress, okay? He wasn't wearing slacks. So I never understood the whole, this is a new movement thing. It is not. Now, I grew up around gay people. I grew up around people. The one person was actually a true hermaphrodite. And if you don't know what that is both genders in one. Yeah. Now, Gina, who went as a girl, because this whole identity thing, that's a new one. That's not us. Gen Xers, we didn't do that one. We knew you are you because you tell us your name and that's who we go by. You will hear me say that too. I am not a pronoun supporter, but just tell me your name. Simple. Tell me your name. I'll refer to you as your name. Solves a lot of problems. No violence, no aggression, no nothing. Your name. Now, I will not say they or them to you. Sorry. But to me, that puts you in a group. Now, if you want to be in a group, humanity's great. Come join us. We're all humans. But when you call yourself a they or a them, that takes away your individuality, your uniqueness. What makes you you? Not a they or a them. Like I said, I walk both sides of the world. I fully support trans. But I also fully support people being themselves. See, being Gen Xers, we got the best of it. What was it, 1987, they signed the nuclear disarmament. We did Live Aid for Africa to help feed African countries. We did Farm Aid for the farmers in America to help get the farmers back on the land and growing. We did Hands Across America where we tried to join America, holding hands for homelessness. So us Gen Xers, we understand what greatness was. And that's what we want for you youngins, you millennials, you Zers. Wow, this video is going long. Sorry. I'm new to this YouTube. And I do watch the long videos on YouTube. A lot of the YouTube contenters I watch are 45 minutes, an hour, or longer. I'm not a short YouTuber fan. There are YouTubers that do short videos I watch. And if I watch a YouTuber I like, I will support them. Like you'll hear me talk about Steve Leto, civil rights lawyer. He's another one here on YouTube. Great lawyers. There's a lot of good people on YouTube. Think Before You Sleep. Very educated young man. Actually, he might be my age. I'm not sure on that one. But he's close. I know he's at least an older millennial. But there are a lot of good YouTubers that will give you both sides of a conversation. And I appreciate that. I like YouTubers. But then you have bad ones like Vosh. Not a fan of his work. There's a few out there. But when you want to talk about different individuals, different trans movement, gay, whatever, instead of us doing the whole alphabet mafia thing or trans thing, we just refer to each other as humans. And if you really want to know it, I believe men are trans. for the sheer fact that you women have an XX, men have an XY. So we have both male chromosome and female chromosome. And for you religious people, Christians and Jewish, if you believe in Adam, Eve came from Adam. So a female came from a male. And this is things that I will bring up on different videos. Because to me, when humanity is finally united, like we're supposed to be, I don't like religion's mass chaos, mass destruction, so humanity comes together. I'm a witch. We want to build heaven now. Okay? We're not waiting for a savior. See, being a witch, our God never left. You get that, Christians? Jewish and Muslim. All your guys' belief. Your God left. Why? Being a witch, you're never alone. We believe God never left. We believe God's in every one of us. Told you, I am a believer, just not a religion. So I will do other topics, trans, EVs, because people don't realize where EVs truly come from. And if they did, they would understand it is not friendly for the earth or humans. Be safe, be strong. And as long as us witches walk this earth, you will never be alone. Because we will always, always think about the other American mutts. Have a nice day. Hopefully you enjoy my YouTube. Leave comments. Tell me how I can get better. Don't tell me about looks, because I'm not about image. Clothes don't make a man or a woman. It's what they feel inside that makes you human. So be safe, be strong. You're never alone. That is one I will try to add to every video, because I want every last human to fight for life. Only when you can truly appreciate life can we finally finish my goal and end slavery. Because that is one of the worst things humans have ever done to another human. Enjoy your morning, evening, day. You're alive. It's beautiful. There are a lot of people that are no longer with us that probably wish they had one more day. So while you walk this beautiful heaven, remember, every breath you take is a great moment in life. Be safe, be strong, and be free. Enjoy my YouTube, The American Mutt.